Hey, yo, check this out. Look, shout out to the women with natural bodies. Shout out to the women that didn't go under no knife, to the women that didn't go get no BBL, but the ones that believe in themselves, the one that got confidence, the ones that embrace their natural beauty, flaws and all. See, as a woman, you might look in the mirror and you may say that you have imperfections, but I'm going to speak for all men when I say that your imperfections are perfect for us because it's you. It's your natural beauty that you have, that you were born with. The baby fat that you got right now, we love that because that is you. It is natural. The stretch marks that you have, we love that because that is you. It is natural. The way that you walk and the way that your body is, we love that because it's you. It is natural. What we don't really like is the women that go get their bodies done and they belly button be on the left side of their stomach, they booty be hard, they think that they are standing out to be different, but in all actuality, the internet has formed your mind and programmed you and everybody else around the world. So now all the women that's going to get their body done, they look the same. You are different because you are natural. So believe in yourself. Hold your head high. Don't be somebody that has to conform to what the reality of everybody on the internet or what the mass majority is saying you should look like. You shouldn't look like none of that. So whenever you are low on confidence or whenever you are not believing in yourself or you are second guessing, come back to this video and I'm going to tell you, continue to shine bright. Continue to shed your light. And remember, as a natural woman, you are a beautiful being, all right?
Do men actually love BBLs or are women being lied to? Because lately, something very interesting has been happening online. A content creator went around asking random men a simple question. Do you prefer BBL women or natural women? And guess what?
For natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural.
So, almost all the men said they prefer natural women, but here's where things get confusing. The same creator went around asking women a different question. Do men prefer natural women or BBL women?
Do you think that men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL.
Almost every woman said men prefer BBL bodies. So now we have a huge contradiction. Men says natural, women says BBL. So the question is, who is actually telling the truth?
All women's biggest insecurities are things us men love.
Is that really the truth? Before we get into that, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Grace. And on this channel, we talk about beauty trends, body image, cosmetic surgery, and the realities behind them. So, if this sounds like something you are interested in, make sure you like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Now, let's talk about something that has been trending everywhere lately. Do men actually like BBL?
Hey y'all. All right, so we have a follow-up question from one of y'all who asked us a really good question. Raw Brand says, would love the male perspective on women with BBLs. By the way, I don't have one, not getting one, just curious. What say you, men?
Let me tell you something. So, BBLs. So when a woman,
Brazilian butt list for y'all who don't know.
when a woman meets a man, she puts him in one of three categories. One,
What?
he's in the fun category. Fun could be a platonic guy that goes out with, friend zone, never takes it there. Or a fun guy could be an individual who she has sexual relations with and wants nothing more.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
The second bucket that women put men in is the fund bucket. Fund, F-U-N-D. Okay?
Okay.
So these are the men who pay for the dates, never get any action, any relational advances. Not saying that that's what we should do. I'm just keeping 100.
Okay.
These are the men who pay for trips, they pay for clothes, nails, lashes, all of the things that people like. Fund. Okay, you know, sugar daddy.
Yeah, lifestyle maintenance.
The third group of people, the third bucket that women put men in is the family bucket. This is the guy who could be the mister to her missus. This is the guy who could she live happily ever after, father of her children, all those things. Men have 2 buckets. All right? We're a lot more simplistic than the women's.
Okay.
The 2 buckets men have is wifey or nighty.
Joseph.
Now, let me explain.
It cannot be that
Let me
simple.
explain. Wifey is the woman that they see that could potentially be the missus, that they could date, that they could be, committed to, that they could be exclusive with, all the mother of their children. And the 90 is exactly what it says.
Pound town.
Pound town. All right, I'm telling you, men don't have 3 buckets. We got 2. The women who get BBLs and they meet men, they are 99.9% of the time putting them in the 90 bucket. Do you understand that? Please listen to me. All right, now let's talk about why.
That was my next question.
All right. Number 1, when a woman gets a BBL, she is sexualizing herself. She is leading with her sexuality. She is fishing with a certain worm, and when you put that worm on that particular hook, you're going to catch a certain type of fish. So a lot of times these women who get these BBLs get a lot of attention, but they never get the advancement of the relationship. Because when men see women with BBLs, by and large, we don't take them seriously. You may go on a trip. You may get a good dinner. You may get a grand rising, queen. But he ain't thinking about you being the mother of his kids. He's not thinking about you being the rooted to his tootie. He ain't thinking about you meeting his mama. Now I'm gonna tell you something else that are different, that make men different. Women can date a man who's in the limelight. He's got all of these options. Men don't like that. Men do not like, when I say men, let me tell you, I'm not talking about someone who has a male sexual apparatus. I'm talking about a man in his mind, a grown man. You understand what I'm saying? A grown man is a person who does not like men having access to his woman. See, women like other men that other women want to say, I got him, because y'all are hypergamous.
We date up.
Men aren't like that. Men want somebody that all he feel in his mind she wants him. So when a woman sexualizes herself through a BBL, she's on the internet and she's at the gas stations. All of these guys are after. Men don't like that. We don't. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Because you are putting out an energy that's attracting a certain type of male that we don't want to sit up here and compete with. A man competes all day. He competes with putting bread on the table, food on his family's table, on his woman's table, on his children's table. He is trying to do what he's supposed to do in the eye and the mind of God. He don't want to be competing with 1,000 other guys in the DMs of his wife's Instagram. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
So for women out there who feel that they want to get a BBL, fine, get it. But the guy you looking for, that y'all say on paper that you want, a God-fearing man, you want a provider, you want you ain't gonna find him. Because we don't want that.
And we don't want that. Did you hear that, guys? Men keep saying they prefer natural women, but when you go on social media, what do we see? Women with BBLs getting millions of likes, men following them, commenting on their bodies, sharing their pictures. So, which one is it?
So, ladies, I just wanted to let you know the criteria. If you have a BBL, go get rid of it. If you got fake titties, go get them snatched out. If you got fake eyelashes, take it off. If you got a weave or a perm, go ahead and throw it in the trash.
That's right.
Because you will not sit across from me looking like somebody's European mannequin. I believe in organic queens. I believe in all natural queens. If it don't bounce, I must renounce. If it don't bounce, I must renounce. If it don't bounce, I must renounce. Makeup, I'm not too big on makeup. I will tolerate a little bit of natural makeup as long as it doesn't look like a fake up. Okay? I will tolerate a little bit of natural African makeup if it doesn't look like a fake up. But don't come to me with your whole face splattered with makeup. That's not attractive to me. Halloween is October 31st. If you need to put on a costume, go to the Halloween store and get your Halloween costume. Halloween is coming up on October the 31st.
According to these men, they said they love things women are insecure about, talking about the fupa, cellulite, stretch marks, fat arms, natural curves, whether slim or fat. Men says those are the things they find attractive.
All women's biggest insecurities are things us men love. Little cellulite, I like that. Hip dip, I'll grab that. That little arm wiggle down here, I'll bite that. Unless you got thumbs that look like toes, toe thumbs, yeah, that shit ain't it. We don't like that much.
I know this has surprised a lot of women a lot because many women feel insecure about these things. But here's the part that makes everything confusing.
Men are lying to you when they say they want a fully natural girl. That shit is cap. They only want a fully natural girl when she fits a very specific aesthetic. And a lot of times there's a lot of texturism involved. I want you to be fully natural, but your hair gotta be long, wavy, and flowy. Girl, please go get that 30-inch bust down. I want you to be natural, but your stomach gotta be flat and your ass gotta be fat. Girl, please go get that 360 or hit the gym, whichever way you wanna go. I want you to be fully natural, but your boobs gotta sit up perfectly. No sag. Man, what are we doing? What y'all gotta understand is a lot of these men have no idea what it takes these women that they be lusting after on Instagram to look the way that they look. So they get on Beyonce's internet and talk about how they want a fully natural girl. But all the women that they admire and follow and lust after, none of them fully natural. Not one. Why your explore page nothing but fat asses and bust downs? Bro, just say you love bad bitches and move around. Yeah, go 2 weeks without getting your hair done and I bet you your man gonna hit you with the, so when you gonna get your hair done? Now, what I think they wanna say is that they don't want a woman who has to do a lot to be pretty. But that's not the same with saying you want a fully natural chick. Ninjas just want a bad chick that don't look like she doing too much. They just don't know how to articulate.
Unpopular opinion. Men love nice bodies more than pretty faces. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. You ever heard of a butterface? That's the type of girl where everything about her looks good but her face. Like men are known for that. The girl don't have to look good as long as she got a nice body, especially if she got a big booty, it's a wrap. The girl can look like John P. Key in the face, but if that booty's big, it's a wrap. We don't care. That's how horrible men are, honestly.
So at what point when you talking to a man do you reveal this to him? Because I'd be pissed the fuck off.
So, if men truly love natural bodies, why aren't natural women constantly being body shamed online? We see it all the time. Women being called too fat, too flat, too saggy, not curvy enough. So, some women feel pressured to change their bodies and some of them end up getting a BBL.
When did we stop appreciating natural beauty on a woman? I understand if you want to get Botox, you want to get a boob job, fix some things about your appearance that you can't change otherwise, that's fine. But now every girl's getting a BBL. What happened to going to the gym and doing leg day for 6 months and growing your legs naturally? No, let's just go to a doctor and get injections in my ass and grow it overnight. Like what? I see girls nowadays that look like a blowfish with these fake lips, Botox, nose job, whoever knows what other kind of plastic surgery in their forehead, fake tits, fake butt. Everything about them is plastic. And this may be an unpopular opinion, this may be a hot take, but a natural looking girl looks way better than a mannequin Barbie doll with fake everything. Like, why is the BBL becoming so popular when you can quite literally just go to the gym and do leg day and grow your legs naturally without injections, without plastic, without any of these toxins in your body? It makes no sense to me. Like, where did all this pressure for women to change their appearance come from? Why do you need Botox and a nose job and lip filler and fake boobs and a fake butt? Like, where did this as a society come from? I don't know. I'd rather have a naturally beautiful girl than a girl with injections all over her body. It doesn't make any sense.
So, these men are saying They don't like BBL girls and they prefer natural women, and they will never marry a BBL woman. Some men even said something interesting. They said they might flirt with BBL women, fantasize about them, or even sleep with them, but they would never consider them as a marriage material.
I don't know if these women have figured it out yet, but men are not trying to marry women with BBLs. Pay attention to what's going on, right? Look at all the celebrities right now. Look at all the famous people right now. The most successful marriages, the people that work out the most, don't have a wife with a BBL. Look at Sierra and Russell Wilson. Look at Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. These are men that got money. They can have a wife with a BBL, but look at their wife. Their women are all natural, and they show you that all the time. Like, men, real men, the men that are really trying to have a long-term committed relationship, I'm talking about till death do us part type relationship, they are not looking for anything fake on their woman. Like, I don't know at what point are women gonna just stop like doing that to their bodies and just like work on their bodies naturally, go to the gym naturally, do workouts naturally, take, natural protein and just, work on themselves without having to go to the doctor or having to get a BBL. Because if you haven't figured it out yet, these men that mess with women with BBLs, they're just messing with y'all for a temporary moment. They're not looking to marry y'all. They're not looking to put a ring on you.
To the girl that just booked that flight to go get that BBL, it's gonna look amazing on you. But understand what you're gonna attract when you get back. You might be searching for confidence, love. You might just want to look better. You might be doing it for you. Cool. But are you gonna spend the rest of your life with yourself? No, you probably gonna want to fall in love one day. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna fall in love with a nigga that's in love with fucking you. And he ain't never had a desire of loving you because he didn't see you. He saw what you paid for. But what do I know, man? I'm just a simple old nigga.
Some men talk about the gym situation. They said sometimes women with BBL comes to the gym wearing a very revealing outfit, showing off their booties, and it feels like they are trying to get attention. So the men start asking questions like, what is the mindset behind getting a BBL? Is it for confidence? Is it for social media? Or is it for attention? Because when you dramatically change your body, you have an extremely backside. You can't be surprised when people look. The attention comes with a look.
Bro, if you got a BBL, you can't even work out in peace. To be honest, you probably can't even work out because the ass too heavy. But if you go to the gym, folks is over sexualizing you. They don't even care about you working out. At this point, it's just about the image. Like, you went and got all that ass just to get sexualized by men, just to say that you didn't do it for men. Who are you trying to fool? Because what in your right mind makes you think as a woman that getting all that ass isn't going to bring you attention? Just based off default alone. You had to know that, right? So I'm trying to think about the mindset of a woman that goes and buys a fatter ass, right? Like, something gotta be wrong with you. You gotta either be borderline narcissistic, because a lot of y'all not getting to the bag like you think you is. Because it's really just about your self-image. It's really about just your self-image, or it's you just not happy with your image. Because what woman that looks good and attractive already just wants to go get an ass just to get sexualized by people? And then get mad about you getting sexualized. What part of the game is that? Bro, you can't even go to certain places and look like a classy woman with a BBL. What sense do that make? You just chopped off a whole bunch of careers that you probably could have had just because you got a fucking BBL. Now you gotta become a stripper. Now you gotta be a video vixen. Now you gotta be an OnlyFans model, because who law office you walking into with a BBL? Your dress poking out. You distracting all the lawyers. You feel me? The paralegal, you distracting every fucking body. The judge, motherfucker, you not getting no damn job. You not gonna keep it. I know that much. Like, be honest with yourself, bro. What is the fucking point of the BBL? Because I'm really asking now. Somebody tell me.
It's funny because BBLs aren't attractive, and I'm still going to look because you can't miss them. Any woman who has gone to BBL, you can't miss them. You just can't, because it's like a kind of like a target. Like you just can't miss it, and you cannot not look at it, because that's why they got it done, for to people to look. But it's just like they're so like proportionately big to this point. It was like when they say like they're really built like ants, like yeah, I've actually seen that, and that's not an exaggeration. Like I've seen some women where like they're actually built like that, and it's kind of disturbing, really. But to each his own, I guess.
So there was this podcast where the guy said, if a woman is not satisfied with the body God gave her, how can she ever be satisfied with a man? Now, that's a very strong opinion.
Would you even date a girl who has a BBL?
Hell no. There's something wrong in her mind, bro. I'm cool. If she ain't satisfied with her, how she ever gonna be satisfied with me? You ain't happy with yourself. I ain't never gonna make you happy. I could be perfect. It starts with self-love.
Yeah.
If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love me?
Y'all can keep that BBL shit. I'm going over to Miss Lil Butt. The little butt with the tiger marks. Yeah, that's what. I'm gonna stay the night over there. BBL is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to look at. It's cool to conquer, if you feel what I'm saying. But it ain't the wave for me, because me personally, I feel like if you go out your way to adjust something on your body that's genetically informed in you, you don't love yourself. And mind you, that's my opinion. It's not a fact. But once you start changing things about your appearance and what God gifted you with genetically, you just don't love yourself, and you never will. That's why a lot of people that be getting these surgeries, they don't stop there. They go and get their nose done. They go and get this done and that done. Now this got to be done, because you never will live up to your expectation. Give me Miss Natural with a couple imperfections, fool. You normal. You are normal. Like, I don't think females understand y'all trying to chase an image that just doesn't fit. You're normal. You're gonna have blemishes. Your butt ain't gonna be that fat. Some of us like it. Some of us love it.
So, if natural is the goal, then why do natural women often receive less attention on social media? This is why so many women feel like men are not being completely honest, because their actions online don't match what they say in interviews or podcasts. So some people believe men only say they prefer natural women because they are on camera. But in reality, their behavior online tells a different story.
Natural or BBL?
Oh, I like that natural. Shoot, I got a girl out, man. She got BBL, and she showed me the pictures, and I paid for it. I'm like,
you paid for the BBL?
Yeah, I paid for it.
What the hell you don't like BBLs, but you paid for it?
Because that's what they like. So if you think you need it, I'm not finna argue with you. Because then if I argue with you and convince you not to do it, it's still gonna be in the back of your mind.
Right. So you pay for breast augmentation?
I paid for it. If that would make you, and then when you get it, I'm why we don't talk no more, man?
Country Wayne.
It's too hard, man. I can't feel the bone no more. It was like, I like you like that.
You do realize, my grandfather used to say, boy, you gotta be careful fattening frogs for another snake to eat.
Yeah, they can eat it. There's plenty of food out there. Please. But there's plenty of times I've been saying, somebody please come get her.
How you don't think the carpet don't care if somebody else drive it?
Man, that's money. We get more money. I can't get time back. Time is the most valuable thing.
In my personal opinion, I'm not a fan of the BBL trend. And the reason is simple. I feel like social media has created unrealistic beauty standards that push women to risk their health just to fit into a trend. BBL is actually one of the most dangerous cosmetic procedures in the world, and yet it has become one of the most popular. All because women feel pressure to look a certain way. But the truth is, trends always change. What's popular today might not be popular tomorrow, but your natural body will always be yours. Now, There's another argument that came up in this conversation that made the debate even more intense. Some men claim that BBL attracts certain kind of men. According to them, the average regular man is actually turned off by BBLs. Some even went as far as saying BBLs disgust them and they think the look is unnatural and extreme. And they find it surprising that many women believe men love that look. These men argue that BBL bodies mostly attract rappers, flashy lifestyle guys, attention seeker men, or what they call low quality men.
I'm just going to throw this in there. I think a lot of men need to stop getting their physical expectations of a woman from the internet.
What you mean?
BBLs.
We don't like BBLs, bro. No man that I've ever met, BBLs are for rappers, bro. No regular man has ever seen a BBL. Yo, that shit fire. I see BBLs in the gym, I'm like, yo, that's disgusting. Like, men don't like BBLs. I don't know where this idea came from that that's something we like. Y'all do, I shouldn't say y'all, but like women will do it to attract whatever crowd they're trying to attract. But it's not your average job. Yeah. Like they look terrible.
According to them, men who are high value, intelligent, successful, and secure are not impressed by BBL at all. They said those kinds of men prefer women who look natural, healthy, and comfortable in their own bodies.
You realize that ladies with BBLs only attract low-quality, bottom-of-the-barrel men, right? All the friends that I have that are high-value men, that are high earners, smart, funny, good-looking, successful, intelligent, including myself, none of us like BBLs. Not one of us. The guys who are into that kind of stuff are typically guys that are ghetto, that have low IQs, low EQs, live with their parents, live with their moms, don't have their shit together. And I know you ladies think that we're looking at you with your BBL and you think you're all cute and shit, but we're not jocking, we're just talking. And we're not talking anything good either. Most of the guys that like BBLs are going to be the guys that are going to try to go for a record deal at some point and fail miserably. So ladies, before you go and start doing all these things to your body and giving yourself some false confidence, think about these things. Go to the gym, train, eat right. I'm telling you, it's going to last so much longer, and you're not going to look stupid with a dumpy booty.
I've never heard a man in real life say he like a BBL. The only people say that is the rappers in their songs, and that's just because they just use women as a play toy. They use women as a piece of meat. A woman like a sacrifice for them. So they don't care nothing about the woman health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. It just, he'll go get the BBL. And I just heard a guy here recently say that he paid for the woman BBL. Was it, I think it was the comedian on the interview, on the podcast interview. He said he paid for a woman BBL and then left her. Because he don't like it, but he did it because he know that's what she wanted to do. But he did it but it just let him know, oh, you this type of woman? All right, well, here you go. Here go your body, but I'm gone because I don't like no BBL. And what I try to tell women all the time is that don't go do that stuff and holler about you doing it for yourself. You know you're doing it for a man because you're not finna let a woman grab your booty unless you like that, unless you deal with women. You ain't walking around no thong for no woman. You ain't posing backwards on Instagram for no woman. So don't tell that lie that you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for a man. But you have to also understand what men like and what men don't like. I'm going to be honest with you.
Men really like the natural look more than we think. Like when they say men are simple creatures, they meant that. Like I remember it was times where I just went outside, like no makeup. I didn't even have my lashes on. Like my hair was in a little bun. And I got so many compliments. Like I'm thinking in my head, I look a mess. But men, they really actually like it. Like they really prefer the natural look over the wigs, the lashes, like even the BBLs. They still prefer the natural body over the BBL body. And we be doing all that for us because we be in competition with one another. But when it comes to the men don't really care about none of that. They really are like simple creatures. They prefer natural over anything, any day.
Natural over anything? So now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think men actually prefer natural women? Or do you think they secretly prefer BBL bodies but don't want to admit it? And for the woman watching, have you ever felt pressure to change your body because of social media? Let's talk about it in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.